Flashback.
Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to yet another video, Transfer Talks episode 3. It is the Fridge here coming at you. Before we get into it, guys, though, let's smash a thumbs up on the video. That'd be absolutely awesome. Make sure to drop a sub to the channel if you're not subbed already, because we are going full steam ahead with these videos. After the team that we're doing today, next week I believe we're gonna be doing our next video will be Atletico Madrid as requested by one of the viewers on the channel. But today I am going with Chelsea for Transfer Talks, and there's a little bit of speculation here that I think is really interesting, that from like stuff that just came out about reports and trends, stuff like that. So first and foremost, Eden Hazard is holding out contract negotiations. As most of you guys probably know, he's holding out contract negotiations because he might be looking at going over to Real Madrid, and I believe the consequence of that is that if Eden Hazard comes over, Ronaldo might want to leave because they both left. I don't have no idea what's going on with that. Or if Neymar comes over or stuff like that. But so Hazard's holding out contract talks right now because he wants to see what Real Madrid can offer, which I think will be interesting, because if Madrid pick him up, you know, what is going to happen with that strike? What's going to happen with the attack? Who knows? Another interesting rumor that is going around is David Luiz. It might be leaving as well. Reports that I read came in saying that he actually is being looked at by Newcastle United. I don't know if that's gonna happen though, but it is. There's a possibility he might be going to either Newcastle, and the other team I believe he wanted to go somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure where he wanted to go though. He was being looked at by multiple teams. I think maybe it was Man City that was looking at him or something like that. Maybe Man City was looking at him. Newcastle United are looking at him as well to get him on the transfer over. But I think they want him only on loan. They don't want to buy him like totally off of Chelsea. They want him on loan. So that would be interesting to see. But they do have a nice backup center back. They have Rudiger, who when David Luiz did get a red card a while back, Rudiger came in. I think he did a great job from what I watched. You still have Azpilicueta, who's staying in the team as well, which is nice. You have Gary Cahill, who I haven't seen any rumors about him leaving yet, but I believe he's staying for a while. Williamson talks with leaving. I don't know. I forgot what team he was going to be going towards. He's rumored to be wanting to leave Chelsea. It might have been PSG, honestly. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look into that again. But there are rumors about Willian leaving as well. Bakayoko and Conte are, holding up the midfield still very nicely for the team. So they're not really looking at getting rid of any of these two anytime soon. Victor Moses is going to be staying. Marcos Alonso is going to be staying. But the thing with Marcos Alonso that he's staying is that they're looking at bringing in Alex Sandro. And Alex Sandro is favored to go to Chelsea, which is very interesting though, because where are you going to put him? Like if you put Alex Sandro in at left back, like you put him in there, where are you going to put like Marcos Alonso? He's a really well-rounded player. He plays up and down the field. He scores free kicks. He was the lead goal scorer for like the first 2 weeks because he scored like 3 goals or something like that. Where would you put Marcos Alonso? You can't just like bench him, but I guess they might have to. Who knows? That's up to Conte the manager. But I would have Marcos Alonso. But so Alex Sandro would be the one going in at left wing back, because they play. I guess they play 5 at the back with wing backs that push up and down the field as well. I tried to mimic the team best I could with this. They didn't have the formation because they had like Hazard striker. They had, and behind was Willian and Pedro. So I kind of just went along with what I think was the closest formation for it. Morata I guess he's doing pretty well there. I mean, he's been doing really well. He bags himself some goals and some assists, stuff like that as a sub though, which is interesting enough. An interesting signing that's gonna be coming in would be that if Hazard does leave, they're looking at Thomas Lemar as a potential replacement for him, which is, I guess, it'd be interesting because I mean he's a really good card. I think what would happen is you put Thomas Lemar as a left wing back. He would be a great left wing back because the left wing backs need to have the defending capability to come back and forth on the ball, and he has like that physicality, that defending. I'm guessing from what like EA give him in stats, stuff like that. So he wouldn't be a bad signing. So they would probably, if they got rid of Hazard, they bring Lemar in, put him as like a left wing back or left mid, and then they would probably put Morata at striker or something like that. And then if Willian goes, then who knows? I don't know about Willian yet or anything like that. And then Batshuayi is talking about leaving, I guess. I think he's being rumored to the Turkish league, I want to say. So Batshuayi is looking to leave as well, but I don't think Conte really cares if Batshuayi leaves. He doesn't really care that much, I don't think, from what I've read and witnessed. Diego Costa has been rumored to go back and forth with Atletico Madrid, like over and over again. I don't know if that's fallen through or not. Then I heard something about him going to Calcio A for some reason, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on. So I'm not sure if he started off, well, he didn't start off, but his career like developed a lot when he was over in Atletico Madrid, and now he's over in Chelsea. I don't know if he wants to go back there because he wants to finish it off there. I have no idea what's going on with that. Maybe he's like following Aguero's footsteps, because Aguero's going back to Argentinian league, which is where he first started off playing soccer. So I don't know if that's where Diego Costa's going to go. I have no idea what's going on with him. And then another rumor that I looked up was Ross Barkley is actually being rumored to be transferred to Chelsea as well, which I think is interesting, because I don't know why they would need another midfielder. I guess they might need another attacking midfielder if Hazard leaves, because you don't have the playmaker anymore, because Hazard's the playmaker. He's got that dribbles on the ball. He's on the ball. He's always making runs, making great passes, doing stuff like that. I think Ross Barkley might be the guy for them. I don't know. I haven't seen Ross Barkley play that much in the Premiership this year in Everton. It's been mostly Wayne Rooney going through with that, so I can't really defend Ross Barkley being a good signing for Chelsea, unfortunately. I mean, Chelsea's doing really well in the Premiership. They're third place, I believe, and they've been doing absolute wonders. And the Conte, whatever he's been doing, has been working. Hazard, if Hazard leaves though, that's a big strike force they're losing right there. It's a big attack, because he does a lot. He's making just unbelievable plays over and over and over again, year after year for the past few years. He's been doing really, really well. And the biggest trade rumor that's been going on for a while, but it's not going to happen, I don't believe, is that Thibaut Courtois is rumored to go to a La Liga team, either Real Madrid or Barcelona. He's being rumored to go over to the La Liga, but I don't think it's going to happen, just because Courtois made his name. His name was made at Chelsea. I don't think he's gonna leave. He knows the team very well. He knows how his defense works. He knows how the playing works in this league. He knows what is expected of him and stuff like that. And I don't think he would want. He probably has a good relationship with Conte. I can't vouch for that, honestly, but he does probably have a really good relationship with Conte. Drinkwater was again. People made a big deal about Drinkwater being a huge signing over the offseason. Like, oh, we got Drinkwater midfielder. He doesn't even play. He might come on. I think he subs on. I usually see him sub on like the 70th minute. But he doesn't play. It's like he talked up a big game about Danny Drinkwater, like coming over from Leicester. After Leicester, they won the title 2 years ago. He was like a big part of that team in the midfield and stuff like that with Jamie Vardy, Mahrez, and all that stuff like that, and Conte. But Drinkwater, you don't really hear much about him anymore. And he comes on as a sub in the 70th minute, and he doesn't really do much. Zappacosta, again, I don't think it's much playing time, because they have Victor Moses at right wing back. So Zappacosta kind of just chills there, gets paid millions of dollars to sit on the bench, which I think would be nice. I wish I could be signed and just sit on the bench and get paid to do it. That'd be awesome. Kind of like in American football, where you're like a second string kicker or some shit like that. You get paid millions of dollars to sit on the bench or the quarterback. No, I'll say the quarterback. Quarterback's a better connection to this. You're a backup quarterback. You get paid on the bench every single week, like $1 million, and you don't even do anything. You just sit there and do nothing. Like I want that lifestyle. I would love to have that lifestyle. I think that's what Zappacosta does. Christensen, I guess, is coming up. I have seen him start a few times in the back. Between him and Rudiger, they go back and forth, and so that's interesting. So I mean, he's a young dude. He's younger than me. He's 21. He's 21 years old, and he's younger than me. He's got a great card in FIFA, which I wish I would have that. So he's up and coming here. I've seen him in the starting lineup a few times, so that'd be interesting to see. If David Luiz goes out, you have Christensen to back it up. And you have Rudiger, you have Cahill. So if David Luiz leaves, it's not the end of the world for Chelsea. So if you guys are Chelsea fans, it's not going to be the end of the world if Chelsea, lose David Luiz. It won't be the end of the world, because you got Christensen, you got Cahill backing up some of that. He might even go out and sign somebody else. Who knows? With the money you can get for David Luiz, because you can get a pretty penny, I'm sure, for David Luiz if you sell him off. And then Pedro, I don't know if we talked about Pedro yet, but Pedro, he's actually been doing pretty well. He runs the midfield. He kind of plays more of a central player, I guess, at this point. He's been doing pretty decent for Chelsea from what I've witnessed. Not really any huge contributions, but again, he's been doing pretty well. He does start a lot. It's either him or Willian. I think Willian it's usually, from what the formation I saw online, it's Hazard's up front striker, and it's Pedro, Willian in behind him, and then it's Bakayoko and Conte behind them two, and then you have the fullbacks. Victor Moses, Marcus Alonso, and then you have the 3 at the back, and then you have the goalie. That's what I've seen. I don't know if that's like how they do it every single week or not, but that's what I've seen the last few weeks. So Pedro's been doing pretty well, it looks like. I mean, he does do quite a good amount of playmaking from what I have seen. But I think that's all the transfer rumors. Again, so Hazard's looking at leaving. He's not like guaranteed to leave. He's being looked at by Real Madrid to leave. Alessandro is favored to sign for Chelsea when he leaves Juve. If Hazard leaves, Thomas Lemar might be coming in as a replacement for Eden Hazard. Ross Barkley, again, is also rumored as well to come over to the team. Again, probably because of the playmaking ability he might be able to bring to the table. No idea. David Luiz might be leaving to Newcastle on loan, or he might be going to another Premier League team. I forgot what team it was. I want to say it's Man City, but I can't guarantee on that. So guys, don't quote me on that. Courtois is gonna be staying most likely, and Willian is also the last guy that might be leaving. I'm not sure if those have died down or not, but those are all the trade rumors that I have read up on, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a thumbs up if you're not dropped a thumbs up already. Drop a subscription. We've gotten a few new subscribers recently. I appreciate all the support, guys. Make sure to tell all your friends and family about this channel, about the transfer talks and all that good stuff like that. Follow me on Twitter as always. It is at StayFarmRep. That link will be in the description somewhere down below. Without further ado, guys, I'll talk to you next time. And don't forget, guys, as always, to put your sub in the fridge. Peace.